stopped by Bed Bath & Beyond after work because I wanted to buy this reusable silicone Ziploc bag, which I've been eyeing for a month, haven't purchased. So I decided to do so to upgrade my quality of life and my sustainability. I'm excited. It's just a little Ziploc bag. Wandered into Barnes & Noble because it was right across the way, and I didn't buy any books, but I just browsed the like new shelf and took some photos of some books that looked interesting that I'll add to my list on Goodreads. I'm reading a really good book that I started on audiobook this morning called The Defining Decade: Why Your 20s Matter and How to Make the Most of Them Now. I'm a little over halfway done with chapter 2, and it's really good so far, and it's making me feel a lot better about my whole existential crisis that I talked about at the end of my last vlog. Now it's a beautiful afternoon. Henry has rehearsal tonight, so I think I'm on my own. So I have some stuff to get done on the computer, but I might go for a walk because it's really pretty. The sun doesn't set for like another hour, so I might walk up to Central Park. In fact, I'm going to. Let's go. I was gonna heat up a Trader Joe's pumpkin waffle. You can't put them in the microwave. They're toaster waffles, and we don't have a toaster. Why? The air feels amazing, and I just ran into Henry. He's on his way to a rehearsal, so I had a couple bites of his delicious pizza that he got as his dinner. He was at bartending school all day, which is exciting. I'm gonna go wander to Central Park. I just submitted the background check rental application for this apartment. If you didn't watch all the way to the end of last week's video, I toured an apartment on Saturday. It's a crazy story. I met my hopefully roommate's dad in line at Stephen Colbert a couple weeks ago. Go watch that vlog. Now we might be living together in New York City, so you never know what could happen. My room's gonna be a little shoebox, the best located shoebox in the world. I'm freaking pumped. I've just been filling out all that application info, requested a couple other untouched images of my headshots. It feels good to be like taking steps forward. I felt so lost in the ether. It feels good, feels good. Now I'm gonna finish editing last week's vlog. I actually edited most of it last night because I was feeling inspired, which was nice. It's really hot in this room. It's like actually a really comfortable temperature. It's like cold outside. I guess in New York City, they turn on like a boiler in the basement. Like they turn the heat on for the building. We don't have like our heaters on, but we're on the 6th floor. It's the top floor of this building, Henry's apartment, and heat rises. So it's so hot in here, which feels crazy to be like too hot inside in October. Last year, my house in Tacoma was always freezing. Anyone remember that? Throwback to Vlogmas. I haven't vlogged today because I worked, then I went for a little walk, listened to my audiobook, came back, finished editing last week's vlog, and then I went down a wormhole of all my old vlogs. I like watched back to my senior year of high school, a bunch of videos from throughout college. Half the reason I do these vlogs is so that I can go back and watch them, and sometimes I just get in the mood, man, to go back and see snippets of my life, and it's really crazy to see how my behavior and the way I interact with this medium has changed, because there were some clips where I was very much like not myself, and some clips where I feel more like myself, or maybe I was myself at the time. I don't know, it's just interesting to see how I've changed over the years. It's almost 9. I've been laying here for like 2 hours. I need to take a shower. Henry's at acting class. I've been meaning to write in my journal, but instead I watched vlogs and inhaled almost all of this bag of Trader Joe's soft black licorice Swiss. I think I'm gonna have to go on a hunt for more tomorrow. Okay, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow. Just did our laundry. Now I have to fold it. The dryer here often doesn't fully dry everything. I think partially because we do massive loads because it's 2 people's clothing, but it's frustrating. So I hope my pants for work are dry by the morning. I think they will. I'm gonna turn the AC on after this. Like I said the other day, it's freaking hot in this building. I started my period yesterday, like midday yesterday. I could feel it coming all day today. Just had really bad cramps, and even more than that, really bad lower back pain, and I just feel so tired. So I had a bunch of things on my to-do list for tonight. Laundry was the only essential one, so laundry's all I got done. And after I sort this out, I'm just gonna shower and probably go to sleep, even though it's 7 p.m. I also need to book train tickets tonight because next weekend I'm visiting my dad in Washington, D.C. He's there because he was supposed to run the marathon, but then they canceled it because of COVID, but he's still taking a trip, so I'm gonna go visit him. We've submitted all of our information for the apartment that I mentioned at the end of the last video. Cross your fingers. I'm tired and achy. Menstruating sucks. My socks are strewn everywhere. There's clothing hanging from every part of our window. I've got socks over here, a shirt, and there's even more in the bathroom. My battery's gonna die. Bye. Went for a super long walk after work today because the weather was really nice. I've just been trying to get on walks while it's still light outside since I spend all day at work. So I went on a super long walk and finished my audiobook Burnout. It was all about female wellness and kind of contextualizing female, particularly burnout in this era that we're living in, and some ways to just like prioritize yourself and take care of yourself, which was really a good book. I would highly recommend it. Listen to that audiobook, sat in Central Park, posted some moody musings on Instagram. Henry's at rehearsal, so I've just been hanging out, finished folding my laundry from last night, and just ate some mango. I've been watching some vlogs. Lately, Margot Lee has been a girl that I've been watching a lot, and we're gonna go get ramen tonight, which I'm excited about. I've been having a lot of lower back and kind of hip pain this week, even though I've been a lot more consistent with my physical therapy exercises, so I'm kind of just trying to do some gentle stretching and being gentle with myself. Just took a painkiller, which I hate taking, and also it improves my quality of life. Happy Saturday. Slept until like 9 today. Laid in bed because my hip and lower back are killing me. Henry insisted I rest, and I do feel better. It's 12:30 now. Still in my PJs, and I feel very tired. Obviously haven't had my coffee yet today, but I just made the most random breakfast lunch ever. We've got mango, we've got a hard-boiled egg, I have a pumpkin muffin, a pumpkin waffle with a veggie sausage in it. I think it's gonna be pretty good. I'm hungry and I'm ready to chow down. Started the morning by getting my coffee, which was great. Drinking it right now. Got a pumpkin spice latte because it feels like fall finally in New York City. Now I'm on apparently a witch hunt for simple stationery. I was intending to go to Staples, but they weren't open till 11, so I stopped into a CVS because it said they had stationery. And I asked 2 separate employees where it was located, and each time they pointed me in a different direction, and neither of the directions had stationery. So then I walked over to the Staples by the time it was 11, and it's just a copy and print shop. It's not like an actual store. Now I'm walking to the Columbus Circle Mall because I guess there's a paper source in it. I just wanted to sit and write some cute notes to my loved ones on this Sunday, and apparently it's an adventure. One thing I love about New York City, even after just living here for almost 2 months, you can obtain any item or service or cuisine within like a 30-minute radius of you, whether by train or walking, and yet sometimes it's still so hard to actually find what you want. There's so many specific things and varied things. The weather feels great today. Henry just went thrifting for a film shoot that he's doing in about a week and a half. We're by Columbus Circle, so maybe I'll go sit in Central Park after that. Hip and lower back feel a little better today. Now it's just like the tendon down my thigh that hurts. I'll update you. The dangerous thing about living in New York City is that there are always cool things to buy being advertised to you at pretty much any given moment. Paper Source wasn't on the floor I thought it was, so I accidentally went to Sephora. I didn't buy anything though. Okay, I think I've actually located Paper Source now. Success. Paper Source is a dangerous store. I could spend hours and hundreds of dollars in there, but don't worry, I only spent $18 on some cute little postcards that I'll show you at home. Maybe I'll go on a little walk. Maybe not. I don't want to aggravate my pain. I just like being out and doing things. Okay, here's a Moleskine store, so now I might. Hello Kitty. Moleskine really had to hit me with the Hello Kitty notebook. I didn't buy it. I have no need for another notebook. These are what I decided on. 50 night sky postcards. I haven't even opened it. Look at these. They're just like little pieces of art. So I thought this would be fun to send to my friends and family, and then they have a little piece of art from me too. They can put it on their wall or just keep it for keeps. Stars are very Cassie. I've got my letter writing set up. We just have this set that Taylor got me. We got all my stamps, your classic American flag, some fruit stamps, women can vote stamps. This is a folder that used to belong to my grandfather that I've just repaired and repaired over the years as it tore. But it's got notebook paper that I've torn out of old notebooks and like a bunch of different stickers. And then I also broke out my journal. My regular thoughts journal. This is my kind of like spirituality manifestation journal. And this is a journal that I got at Muji last weekend that I want to use for some gratitude. I haven't written in it yet. I am gonna have a nice writing sesh. Let's go! Sebastian just said, is this how they make the thing in iTunes? I'm crying. Just went for a nice long walk with a friend from college who was visiting from Washington, D.C. It's nice to catch up. Just wandered through Central Park. Said goodbye to her because Henry and I are going to see the new James Bond movie. And Central Park doesn't quite look like fall yet, but I feel like we're getting closer. The chill is in the air. Some of the trees look a little yellow. I don't know. We're getting there. Beautiful day though. Just saw the
We
James
don't want to
Bond
talk about
movie.
it.
I cried for the last like 10 minutes of the movie. Just go freaking see this movie and come back when you do. It was whack. Okay?
Or just don't see it.
Or just don't see it and keep on believing. This was not what we needed at the end of the year we've had.
Jesus Christ.
So now we're getting halal. Mostly I'm gonna eat it for lunch tomorrow because I didn't go grocery shopping today. It's fine.
Groceries.
Cried so hard.
That sucked. Why is nobody talking about
Why
this?
is no one talking
No one's
about
talking
this?
about this. Just go see it.
If you grew up with the James
It's not
Bond
allowed
franchise,
to happen. It's not allowed to happen.